ain't forgetting what those motherfuckers did to this place, Mr. Clay. I won't either.
This man's name is Jesse. We were just having ourselves a little conversation about Richie Doucet.
Listen, I ain't done nothing, you hear? I don't know anything. I was just taking a walking down the street and she just grabbed me is all.
You with Dixie Mafia?
No. Yes. I mean, shit. I did it for the money, you hear? I ain't got nothing personal against y'all. I don't even carry a gun.
Where's Doucet?
He's out at the abandoned amusement park to the west of here.
Banned Saturdays. What the hell is he doing out there?
From what I heard, it's because you've been tearing things up. Georgie's on a goddamn warpath. He wants Richie dead. So Richie, he grabbed what was left of the heroin and took off. Said he was gonna lay low until he could settle things with Georgie.
How many men he got with him?
Hell, I don't know. All of them.
Hand me that knife.
No, please. No, I ain't done nothing to y'all. No, please, I'm begging you. My mama.
Go on, get.
He could warn Doucet.
He ain't no threat to nobody. Let him run back home to his mama.
If you wrong, there'll be hell to pay.
Sense about this, man. Richie needs to work his shit out with Georgie.
Well, he ain't got no fucking choice. 'Cause if he don't,
We fucked like your mama on prom night.
For sure, man, for sure. Well,
I'm right on the
take him, boys.
Welcome to Baron Saturday's Fun Park. We're sure happy to have you with us today. So put your troubles aside and enjoy yourself. You never know what that dirty old Baron's got waiting for you round the corner. Hooey!
Fellas, over here!
He ain't gonna... He ain't gonna know I got it!
Fucking goons gone like last Tuesday. We search every goddamn corner till we find them.
Now on your right, we got the Carnival Carousel. A nice place for you boys and girls to stay out of trouble. But if you're one of those adventurous types, you might want to head over and meet the meanest gators this side of the bayou on the Crazy Gator roller coaster. But be careful now. I hear those boys sure do love dark meat. Welcome to the Bone Rattler. Ain't much resting in peace going on here. To ensure a safe ride, keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the caskets at all times. And keep an eye on them kitties now, you hear? Enjoy the ride, y'all.
Fuck me. I didn't mean to get mixed up in all this shit.
Bit late for second guessing now, asshole. So you get your yellow ass out there, or I'll shoot you my fucking self.
Run that all y'all. Be George's boss.
This was George. Gravity, crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, burn, boy.
You know, you can't work something out. All you gotta do is die. Some lost another one.
Yeah, well, don't let him shoot at us.
Asking us out. Get my ass behind something. Mama's boy. There's that fucker. He ain't gonna know I hit him. Yeah, you going in the grave right after him. Wait a second to reload. Gotta hunker down. Hey, motherfucker! We know you're out here somewhere! Show yourself! Come on out, we'll make this fast. Get this shit done, boys! Mighty kind to bring the hunters.
Daddy's Wild Ride is the wildest ride in the country. Hop on in and go
I got brothers to
Head
bury.
over to Dr. Yaya's Confections for an ice-cold huckabuck.
Here somewhere. I know it.
Well, folks, you made it all the way to the paddle wheel. Mercy at work. 'Cause there ain't a prettier sight than the view from the top. But don't take my word for it. Welcome, y'all. Oh, you like to hear a story? Well, I just happen to have one.
What you gonna do,
Why
huh?
don't you sit right there and have a listen to my tale about that devil beast known as the Rougarou. It all began in a small Negro village.
Damn, don't just hand the shit over!
Far outside our civilized city. It was a place where slaves ran from the world and hoped to call home. But something else called this place home too. Something evil. And it was watching. Waiting.
Need a second to reload!
From the lake of fire. That's it, dear. Backsliding, returning to the ways of their African ancestors. And an elder named Papa Virgil led them back to that old heathen practice known as and good old Papa Virgil, well, he took on a new name. Baron Saturday.
You still my...
Oh, he shot me!
Children started going missing. The great fear took hold of folks.
Someone bitch get out. He's picking us off! Thanks for your...
A fierce man-beast covered in fur, a mouth of razors with claws.
There's no one here!
But none of them desperate to fend off that beast, the simple-minded folks scoured the banks of the bayou with voodoo dolls. All resistance made up
But if you looking to get
bones
down,
and hair,
fuck off!
painted in blood.
Scared of me?
But this dissuaded the not one bit.
Just doing my job! You just look up. You get right on your ass! Can't believe Joe! Nigga doing his dirty work! Fuck him and fuck you!
The Lord called Father.
You need to run this through, boy. You think you can come in here and steal my heroin without nobody noticing?
I'm not here to steal your heroin, Richie. I'm here to make you pay for what you did to Sammy and Ellis Robinson.
I didn't have nothing to do with that!
I watched you stab Ellis in the gut. I couldn't do nothing about it then, but I sure as hell can now.
Oh, God damn it! None of that was my idea, you hear? It was all Georgie, him and his old man. They wanted y'all gone, not me. What was I supposed to do? Say no?
Either that or make sure that I was dead.
Oh, no. No, please. Please, listen. Just decent thing would be to let a man get in a prayer before you kill him.
You can pray on the way up.
When I saw Richie Doucette hanging from that Ferris wheel, I felt a profound sense of disbelief. Nothing like this had ever happened before. You mobsters killed each other all the time, but it was generally a small, contained event. Some greaseball is eating spaghetti and meatballs at his favorite restaurant and gets popped in the head. But this was different. Even then, even before I knew who killed him, I knew that Richie had been put on display. Lincoln was trained in psychological warfare by the CIA. He wanted to terrify the mob, wanted them to know he was going to kill every last one of them, and that none of them would be able to stop him.
Coming at you from deep inside the house. And tonight, we're gonna talk about the things happening right here in New Bordeaux. Things I don't think anyone could have ever predict. Except yours truly, of course. Seems there's a gentleman out there, maybe he's even listening right now, who police are referring to as a violent agitator. Now, hold on, that's not exactly right. Police are actually referring to him as a violent black agitator. Our own Chief Earl Wilson has this to say. The Negroes must be guided with a firm hand, and that hand must not be afraid to be raised if the situation calls for it. So while we get all kinds of opinions on who this person is and conjecture on what their motivations and how to deal with them, we avoid the obvious question. That's the fight. Gotta take a long look at the field. That's what kind of...
Doucette's dead. The hollow's yours.
They say you strung him up on the old Ferris wheel.
He killed Ellis. Shit all over the people in this neighborhood. Doucette got what he deserved.
The righteous will rejoice when he sees the vengeance. He will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked. That goes both ways, you know.
Thought you said all that was behind us.
My men are struggling with the notion that we now have to answer to the same man who killed Baca, who wiped out half our number.
If I was them, I'd get over it. We don't have time to go around coddling people.
Of course not. But gestures carry weight. And if you were to help my man Emmanuel, that's a gesture that would go a long way in calming nerves.
What's he need?
He oversees my reefer operation over at the boathouse. Help him, and I'll see to it you get a portion of the profits.
Just so we're clear, I'm expecting a cut of everything, not just what comes from selling weed. It's gonna cost a lot of money to take down Marcano.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you get your money.
Breaking news in New Bordeaux. There are reports of a violent shootout at the abandoned Baron Saturday's fun park. The authorities haven't released an official tally, but sources are reporting multiple casualties. One witness claims to have seen a man hanging from the top of the decommissioned Ferris wheel. The police have refused to comment on the veracity of that report. The fun park has been closed for a number of years and was once a subject of controversy for what colored civil rights groups described as
Oh, yes. Point for Dunn's favorite son, Thomas Burke.
How's he doing since Danny?
9 weeks ago, Burke stumbles into Roman the Butcher Barbiere's deli, drunk off his ass, waving a gun around. He fires off 10 rounds, but the only thing he manages to hit is a fucking ham hock in the goddamn deli case. The Butcher's boys slap the shit out of him and toss him in a dumpster.
Barbieri is the one who took over Point Verdun, right? Busted up Burke's leg with a tire iron.
That's why Burke was willing to go along with the robbery. He thought it'd make things square with Sal, and he'd be able to get Point Verdun back.
He always struck me as an asshole.
Yeah, just like every other Irishman. But he hates Marcano as much as you do.
Yeah, all right. Least I can do is give Danny's old man a chance for a little payback. Oh, fucking hell.
He's been spending his time in a dive bar up in Point Verdun. Duffy's, it's called. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Yo, you better be worth all this trouble.
The man himself, Mr. Vito Scaletta.
You gotta be shitting me.
Last couple months have been pretty tough on old Vito. Sal's always hated him. Thought he was a mole for the commission, but he couldn't do anything about it because Vito's made. After the heist, Sal refused to pay Vito his cut, and then he put the clamps on him. He's been trying to limit Vito's ability to pay what's owed.
And if Scaletta can't kick up, the commissioner give Marcano permission to whack him.
The only reason that Vito is still above ground is because he has a couple off-the-record businesses. He's been using that money to pay Sal.
Gotta give Scaletta credit. Pretty goddamn tenacious.
He's lasted a lot longer than I thought he would, but the clock is ticking. A couple weeks ago, Sal sent in his nephew, a kid named Michael Greco, to help Vito run River Row. Greco's been using his guys to limit what Vito can do, where he can go. Once he has Vito completely boxed in, he'll make his move.
Scaletta has to know what Greco has planned. I'll pay him a visit. See if I can't leverage this thing with Greco to bring Scaletta around to my way of thinking.
I'm sure he'll appreciate your concern.
Burke's just this side. Heard what you did to these knuckleheads you're trying to recruit? What the ever-living hell is a chitterling? Oh, watch yourself around my files. There's a system.
You're a mess, Mr.
Oh. Remy Ball, that is. Here, listen. In this segment, I am joined by the lovely Miss Olivia Marcano.
Hey, everyone.
Dear listeners, some of you know Miss Marcano from her charitable work, underprivileged girls around New Bordeaux. Now, I have known her since she was herself just a girl.
Mr. Duval, stop.
Oh, just a... I have seen the... They are glorious.
Oh, stop it.
All right. Back to business. Miss Marcano, you are back with an update for our listeners.
That's right, Mr. Duval. We're opening up the Duval Trust Scholarship for another month of submissions.
Oh, the Duval Trust Scholarship. You know, with a name like that, it sounds just fascinating. Now, why don't you remind our listeners what that is exactly? I believe this year we're focusing on the sciences. Is that right?
That is correct. The Trust is seeking applicants from exceptional backgrounds for this program.
Fuck out of me. With Greco around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, so we just keep at it.
Could use some supplies. Heard you were the man to talk to.
Cassandra said you might be calling. I'm happy to help, but I ain't running no charity either.
Anything you want here?
Show me what you got.
Done deal. I'm out of here.
Any word about how it's going in there?
How do you think? Vito's taking his beating. Wish Greco would just let us kill him.
Could use some supplies. Heard you were the man to talk to.
Cassandra said you might be calling. I'm happy to help, but I ain't running no charity either.
If only all it took was beating up on a washed-up carpetbagger. You spot anything you can
Show
use?
me what you got.
Guess we're good. Call me if you need me.
Okay, then. Where do you all look? Damn, get him!
Fucker thinks he can hook me. Lost another one.
Oh, where that came from? Grabbing some cover. Cover me while I reload.
Take him down! In my sights, mother... Bleeding out bad here!
I'm on to you, buddy.
Run for cover! Cocksucker!
I ain't going out like that.
Circle round him! Get that stupid son of a bitch! Ah!
Running out of fight here, boy. I ain't going out like that.
Grabbing some cover!
Fuck out of me. With Greco around, ain't no one feeling real secure about their place. We just keep up.
Nothing. Try over there.
That baby that Greco wants off me, huh? Tell him to come down and do it himself. Let me out of here, you cocksuckers!
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano asking my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. The money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. It wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure didn't number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. I could leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Nah, don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. And I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Well, so we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time, I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. He has a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
yawn.
Vito said you'd be expecting me.
Took you long enough. I'm Jock Blanchard. Vito claims you can unfug this mess and get us working men back on a job.
Maybe. Depends if your information's any good.
Used to kick up to Vito's man Andy Toretto for union work. But now that Couillon Greco got Andy squeezing everybody for more dues. You don't pay, you don't get a work permit. Poor fuck's even gotta use Greco's loudmouth buddies to collect.
This Greco sounds like a real piece of shit.
You don't know the half of it. On top of that, Andy's gotta keep the permits under lock and key. Anything happens to those, oof, ain't no work happening around here.
I'll see what I can get out of Toretto's people.
Toretto runs a tight ship, but you should be able to get some of his guys. I've been working for Vito for a while now. You ask me, Marcano never gave him a fair fucking chance.
Talking her hippie anti-war shit right to Lady Bird Johnson's face. I heard she made that sweet old lady.
Vito says you can help me get this bread of mine to a safe place.
Sure can, honey. And a friend of Vito's is a friend of mine. Be there lickety split.
Rich white ladies asked her what they can do to stop black boys from getting in trouble with the law.
What can I take off your hands?
Keep this safe.
Okay, I'm good to go.
Motherfucker, you gonna get the truth shoveled at you like it was hot shit in July.
I just think she ought to stick to the Bams, Pals, and Meows.
I gotta get a higher caliber.
Maybe stop and check. Things out.
I have something for me to do.
Seen shit. That shit.
This way, is he? Hey, where are the cars? Cocksucker Greco.
Okay, just stay out of my way.
Huh? Shouldn't have come here. Last damn week. Everybody get! He's over here. Holy fuck. Leave some for me.
Here, this way! Shit! He has me pinned down!
Told them I'm quitting the union. Told them my own damn job.
What'd they say? Excuse me.
Sent a guy over to the house. Said I ain't quitting.
Fill out what we tell you to fill out.
He was gonna
I ain't telling you again.
Yes,
he's
there.
there.
When you let off.
Run! Here we go. Look here. Right here. I'm stuck. Watch yourself, man. Give me a hand.
Get him the fuck off me!
Oops. Told them I was quitting the union. Told them I'd buy... my own damn job.
What'd they say?
Sent a guy over to the house. Says I ain't quitting shit. But if I was... just got shot.
Look out!
Start that shit!
Shit! Empty! Go! He's not left. Now that I have your attention, you can die! There you are. You give me, boy! Fucking move! Reloaded! Back up! Scared asshole! Got him over here! Got him dead to rights, son of a cat.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rollin' around a bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't... And time keeps dragging on. That train keeps rolling. When I was just a baby, my mama always be a good boy, don't ever play.
Worried I was. I'm one of the cops.
Run, rabbit, run!
Boys.
Kids joining the party. Got a beat on him.
That shit's all him. Let's go. Get out of here. Get that stupid son of a bitch. I'ma take him on, son. Take your whooping like a man.
Can I get a resupply on River Road?
I'll head your way now.
Run as fast as you can. Firebombing his ass.
been?
How you doing? Let me see what you got.
Our business is done. You know how to find me.
Slowing work at the dock union. Word is, Andy Toretto's down at the dock union, demanding to know who's been stopping his people from collecting dues.
Think he tipped off Greco to what's been happening?
Nah. Knowing Andy, he'd probably see Greco in the ground next to you if he could. But he's a lifer, and if he's got a job to do, he's gonna goddamn well do it. Bad fucking situation all around.
And it's about to get worse. Tell the boys they'll be back to work soon, Jock.
You pissed Toretto off just enough that he's back at the dock union. You're gonna have to deal with him.
At one point, a long-haired young man threw off a towel and danced naked for several minutes before he was persuaded by the police to replace the towel.
What's the point of that? Can't we just print up some more?
There! Get out of it! Murdering us! I'm over! Yeah. We're call for help! Killed another one of ours! Still gonna take that. Dead asshole, 12 o'clock. We're getting shot up! Get down here! Fucker hit me, fuck it!
You're supposed to have my back. Mr. Toretto sees you stoned again. He's gonna deal with you.
I'd like to see that fat old fuck try. I was hired by old pal Michael fucking Greco. I'm untouchable.
You know, accidents happen all the time. Especially with Mr. Toretto. And you'd be wise to show some respect and do your fucking job.
Patrice's new lady? Damn hot.
Don't believe me? Come see.
Loved that park in the hollow when I was a boy. Always rode the Ferris wheel.
I just don't want to get down there and the show's canceled because Morrison can't keep his drink in his pants.
No, Toretto, he may look like a piece of shit. He's good people. We all been.
Blowing the fucking work permits? What's the point of that? Can't we just print up some more?
Jesus Christ. Look, that's not how it works. Those little slips of paper tell us who owes what, all that shit. Besides that, it's making us look weak.
To who?
The working man. They see us getting fucked. Won't be long before they think they can join in on the fucking. Goddamn. What was that? Only thing we need to worry about is that colored asshole if he decides to come back. The hell was that? You can't hide from me! God damn it! We gotta find that asshole! That's him! Hey! Hey! Get out of here!
Is that boy Captain? He's got a gun!
Can I get a resupply in River Road?
Going at you. Hang tight.
Some folks over. Maybe listen to some records or something.
You want something? You let me know.
What you got?
Guess we're good. Call me if you need me.
What the hell is happening there? Think they're drunk or just dead?
That shit's up. Oh!
Ventilate that asshole!
Burn on that piece of shit!
Get it!
Don't you know you're You're supposed to have my back. Mr. Toretto sees you stoned again, and he's gonna deal with you.
I'd like to see that fat old fuck try. I was high by with that
Figure out what that noise was.
I'm untouchable.
You know, accidents happen all the time.
Maybe we just better off not finding him. Hey, thanks for coming with me. I hate walking out here on my own.
I don't really know what to say about that.
Pardon me.
Don't get any closer, you just invite trouble in. Moyna turned the TV off as soon as the captain put his mouth on Uhura.
That's the sound of hell right there, boy. Stay clear.
I'm calling the police. My mama always said this fellowship was all sorts of evil. Don't get any closer, you just invite trouble.
Get out of the way! Man with a gun!
There's a mess of trouble here.
Holy Jesus!
Reports coming in of a car being stolen in River Road. If you can spare a moment, maybe stop and check things out.
He clearly ain't here. Where now?
No sign here. Let's check over there.
All units be advised. Suspect located. On-scene units engaging.
All set to shoot!
They're gonna call me a hero for killing
How's that feel?
I'm out. Hell's a-coming.
All units. Search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Some more ammo. After the cocksucker that this week spent a little hunting and drinking with the boys will fix what ails me.
Print on the sea, yeah?
I know where you're going.
Turn up shit.
Don't think that was a rep.
Everybody get!
I say we tried that area.
up that easy. I got this. Grabbing some cover.
Back to the grind, boys. Fuck is long gone. Shit. Check the other side.
Down. Get the now you're done. Either you kill me, or that pissant Greco does.
Well, since Greco ain't here.
The dock union's under control. Put some of you guys on it.
You took those fucks out, huh? Good job, pal. I'll send some guys to keep watch. Get the warehouse, and we get Greco. Easy as your mama's fucking pie.
Today, I'm sure the file on Vito Scaletta is about 3 feet thick, but that wasn't always the case. Hoover didn't even acknowledge the Mafia existed until 1957, so we weren't really keeping tabs on guys like Vittorio Scaletta till after that. Now, we know he served in World War II and did a 6-year stint in prison for theft and illegal distribution of federal rations. It's generally believed he was a made member of the Falcone family in Empire Bay, though he's also a suspect in the death of Don Carlo Falcone. Now, if he did kill the Don, Vito must have had friends in high places because he was allowed to live. He was exiled, though, and forced to relocate down here, and the commission convinced Sal Marcano to make Vito a lieutenant and give him some rackets.
Smells like it does around here.